Let me just... Twitch. DVG186. Right, I'm off. Have a good one. Right. Great, good evening, ladies and gentle peeps. It is that time again, UIRL F1 here in Abu Dhabi. Let's see. Quick shout out, welcome back Fatal after his technical difficulties with his wheel. Nice to have you back, bud. I was out there, I think Undead was out there first, wasn't he? So we'll hang around there for a bit. I have no idea what the hell this is doing. Right. If anybody's watching, can you just let us know if the levels are alright? Just It's Abu Dhabi. It's an anti-clockwise circuit, as you probably already know. Its lap length is about 3.451 miles, and it's got 16 turns, and 9 of them are to the left, 7 of them to the right, and it's got 2 DRS zones. Been reprofiled in the last couple of years to make it better. I quite like it like this, better than the old way. Still got that crappy Mickey Mouse chicane in the middle, but hey yo, can't have everything. And Dead coming up to the end of his lap now. Quite like that corner there. Now you can go through there flat out, 6th gear, no bother. Let's see where, well now he's going to put him at the top obviously. Right, let's have a look. Where's... Not sure he is, Fatal jumps up in 2nd there. Assuming, oh, actually Noodle's got no front end. What the... Oh well. I need to know if somebody is actually on a lap. RS is up, so... Jonah hits the top of the tree there, 124.7. Not actually sure what a good lap is round here, to be honest. Guess we'll find out in 13 minutes or so. Just gonna put jelly. The third. Noodle will be coming into the pits, I would have thought. That just went in there. Undid it at 20? No, it wasn't. Joe it was, wasn't it? 125. Wasn't even a good lap by Joe, to be fair. See how Bob is getting on. Oh, hang on. I just realised what I haven't done. Finishes this lap. Where's this going to put him? Up to 6th. Yeah, that's the way forward. Jonah's still at the top with that 24.7. Quick lap so far by McPorky. In the middle sector, as you could have seen on the map. And I've put it up. It's anywhere near the top. Just 6th. Okay. And yet he must have had a hell of a nasty first sector, because his last sector was purple as well. So. Right, let's see if Noodle can get round with his front wing intact. Intact, I should say. Intact. What kind of... It doesn't make any sense. In the first sector, needs to keep it going now, needs to keep it out the barriers. That's his teammate on an outlap behind. It'd been the other way around, of course, it would have been a great slipstream, wouldn't it? Purple second sector, so Is this gonna put him? Ooh, right, he might get away with it. Up to fourth. Okay. See what? I haven't seen Jamie out there yet. Let's start his lap. Wide there. Jonah increases his just the time you need now for pole position, 24.5. Two drivers in the 24s at the minute. Expect a few more by the end of the 7.5 minutes left. Very famous corner that Tiffy put his car on the wall a couple of seasons ago. Said, as soon as mended, does that put Jamie only up into 10th? Well, now Taylor's on a lap now, he's just started one. There you go, Rocket puts himself into the... Actually, Undead's improved his time and Rocket as well, so that's good. See if Tyler can get round the lap without hacking it. I was talking to Christian Horner the other day about Tyler. I said, he's done canny since come to UI. He says, but we're almost bankrupt with the amount of front wings he's costing me. I joke, of course. I don't know Christian. It's first up a lap. Let's see where this is going to put Tyler. Expect more than 11th. He'll stay where he is. Let's see. Only up to 7th. I was expecting a bit quicker, but not to worry. We got out anybody there. It's finishing on a lap. He just puts himself into the 24s as well. At least I got one thing right tonight. There's going to be a few more 24s than there was. That's always nice. Joseph Doe. The third, another 24. Still Jonah at the top of the tree, obviously. Excuse me. Not seen McPort, he's on an out lap. Let's just follow the round. I have to say, I don't like the look of the series with its squished in side pods. It's just, to me, I've been watching F1 way too many years to give a shit about. And it just doesn't look right. It looks very, very odd. Just my opinion. Obviously a lot of people like them. I'm glad its concept doesn't work, because I don't want a grid full of F1 cars with squished in side pods. Just the way I think. still think it's weird that the designer came up with that design, to be fair. Because never in the history of F1 have you seen, like, especially when the side pods come into play, have you ever seen a car with squished in side pods like that? You need as much air as you can get into the side pods for the radiators. I don't know. I'm not a designer. I wouldn't, I just don't get it. I don't know what made them think that would be a good idea. There you go. I'm so glad this season started, but I hate the fact that they've had one race and we've got to wait 2 weeks again now for another one. Oh, I hate waiting. I'm not the most patient man in the world. Sector there. Oh, there he is in the last corner, isn't he? Where's this put him? Top of the shop. Nice one. Well done, McPorky. Everybody else has got to chase that at 24-4 now. Haven't seen Jonah out there tonight. I knew he's done a lap because he was on pole for so long, but this... I don't think if you're not out there now, you're not going to get a lap in, so... Last chance saloon, as they say. I don't know who says that, but I'm sure I've heard somebody say it once before. You'll have to excuse my waffling. I just don't like the qualifying bit because I don't really have anything to say except, oh, he's gone purple, isn't it? Oh, he's gone purple. Oh, he's crashed. Yeah, not much happens in quali, to be fair. And Jonah, this will be his last attempt. Can he do anything about McPorky on pole now? I'm sure the Williams has got the grunt, to be honest. Job find out. Gone purple in the first sector. Submit like Jonah will ring every ounce of anything that car's got. He will ring it out. Second sector. This has got the grunt. Oh, now can he steal back position? Yes, he can. A 1:24.3. What a nice lap. He's on dead on a lap. He's just finishing a lap. Second. Wow, nice one. Charlie will spin the lap. Let's put him... Oh, I wouldn't know. That, I hate when it does that. I think the steering wheel says P56. P6, there you go. There is your grid. We've got Jonah on pole position. Hang on a minute, let me just quickly... That's not right. Can't remember how to do that, you know. One of these days I will remember how to do shit. That is your qualifying and all like joining on pole second, I think. As usual, a quick 5 minute break. Drivers come out onto the grid. As usual, do what you gotta do. Get your cup of tea, have a pee, and I'll see you in a few. As usual, I'm back. Here comes National Anthem. Oh, shut up! That shouldn't have happened. Sorry about that. Phone does shit that it's not supposed to do, but there you go. Just a quick one. I know last week I said at this point I was going to start playing some music to kind of break up the 5 minute dead air, but apparently YouTube had a problem with it and slapped the copyright notice on the video, which I don't understand, to be fair. Um, what can you say? So there will be no music, and I won't be singing because that's the last thing you need to hear. So unfortunately, you're just going to have some dead air for the next few minutes. Actually, I've got something, and I will see you when the timer reappears, or appears, I should say. Jonah. There's the timer. Let's hope for a nice, clean, close race as usual tonight. Not expecting any different, to be honest. Right, so there is your pole sitter, Jonah, on the front row alongside him, Undead. Nice couple of laps, them two put in there at the end. And then we've got McPorky and Joe. Then we've got Rocket and Jelly. Fatal, nice to see him back on the grid. And Noodle, being outdone by his teammate this week. And then we've got Bob and Tyler and Jamie bringing up the rear. Everybody trying to get heat into their tyres. Actually, I'll wait till you've had. Jesus H. Let's have a look. Yeah. No. Let's see what tyres people are on. Well, everybody but 3 have gone hard tyres tonight. Just Jelly, Noodle and Bob on the mediums. It's, one way. Guessing it's just a one stop around here. There's your tyre strategy. I don't think anybody looks at that. And no, I didn't. That's probably why I'm now doing the comms rather than sitting behind the wheel of one of these cars. Let's see where the camera's going to put us today. Well, I think I can see the lights there. Did they come on from this side? I'm not even sure. Jamie takes his position at the back there. Yep. Right, we're away. Let's see who gets a good start and who doesn't. It looks like Undead got a hell of a start. Taste Jonah at the start. With McPorky in third and Rocket, we've got a yellow flag there. Who was that? Who was that? I think it might have been Joe. No? Jamie? I don't know. Actually, it'd be easier just go and have a look. There you go, and it was Jelly. Must have had a spin in turn 1. So anyway, back at the top, we've got Undead in first, followed by Jonah trying to get his position back. Followed very closely by McPorky. McPorky's in his slipstream, trying to have a go on the inside. Has he got him? I think he's got him. Oh, he's got to hang it up on the outside. Nice. No touch of him, man. I'm on the wrong bloody person. And he gets him anyway. Jonah dropped him to third now. With Rocket in fourth and Tyler's had a hell of a start, hasn't he? Up 5 places. Wow. Well done, Tyler. And then we've got Fatal, Head of Noodle, and then Joe, Jamie and Bob, and the unfortunate Jelly, who was obviously spun on turn 1. I think we can get rid of that now. Where am I? There we go. So the end of the first lap, Undead still in the lead, followed by McPorky and Jonah. And then everybody else coming around. Fatal's got ahead of Noodle again, I see. Everybody survived the first lap. As in, they've all got their bits of cars still going. Still attached, I should say. These three pulled a little gap on new on Rocket, who's still got Tyler all over his gearbox. And Fatal still hanging in there. He's not that far behind. Dropped his teammate now. What's going on there? Joe and Noodle swapping places and then back again. Maybe that's why Fatal's getting ahead of, getting a little bit ahead of Noodle. He's battling with Joe. Still, I tell you what, Jelly and half caught up there, isn't he? Look at that. So there is your leader still. He hasn't broken that 1 second gap yet to get out of the DRS, but these two now have dropped Jonah. Surprised at that, but there you go. And he doesn't like the Williams. It's a piece of dog shit, is it, to quote him exactly. These two, I'm not sure McPorky wants to just sit there. I think he's after that first place, like, by the way he's harassing the hell out of Undead. But coming up to start of lap 3, still Undead and McPorky out front, followed by Jonah and Rocket. Tyler's still there as well. Fastest lap, 28.7. Oh, Jamie has hit the pits, and I'm wondering why. I wonder if he's had damage. It's yep, he must have. Yep, I don't know how he's had the damage, but he's damaged his front wing. As you can see, they're changing that, so that's going to drop him well off the back of the pack. Not that it's going to bother these two out far. What's happening? McPorky must have made a slight mistake there, because Jonah's now all over his horse, if you like. Oh, damn. Don't let anybody tell you getting old is nice. It's not. It's shit. Everything hurts when it never used to, and all sorts of other things go wrong. So still Undead out front, still not broke that 1 second yet, so he's still in range of McPorky and Jonah. With Rocket still in 4th, with Tyler still in 5th, and Fatal, Noodle, and now Bob's ahead of Lord Spinnison. I'm not sure. Oh, we've got a yellow flag out there. It's Joseph. He's spun. Never lets me down. Never lets me down. I wish I was on board at the time, but I wasn't, unfortunately, so I missed it. But it's always an inevitability that he will spin. It's not if, it's definitely when. Got another yellow flag out there. Who was that? Oh, McPorky's made an arse of something there. Where is he? There he is. He's dropped from 2nd all the way to 8th. So he's made a hell of a mistake there. That's unfortunate. Again, I wasn't with him. Bastard. We might catch something here tonight, you never know. So now it's Undead from Jonah. See if Jonah can do anything about Undead up front. With Rocket new in 3rd and Tyler up to 4th. Jelly's got into the pits. I wonder if he's got damage. Yes, he's got. Oh, knee front wing at all. Well, there you go. Don't know where they're losing the front wings, but what are you doing? It's not affecting the leaders, obviously. Still got Undead out front, followed by Jonah, still in his DRS. Where is he? There he is. Got another yellow flag there. The hell is that now? That one. Not sure. Actually, I think it's Jamie. It was. It must have been Jamie, because Jelly knew is all over the back end of him. And as we know, Jelly's just pitted, so Jamie's made another mistake, unfortunately. So still Undead leading this since the start of the, and that's only 4 laps, but it's still, you know, still with Jonah right behind him. Rocket holding his own there against Tyler. And Fatal still ahead of his teammate there, Noodle. And now Bob behind him with McPorky a couple of seconds back. And Lord Spinnison, who didn't do any damage to his car by the look of it when he spun, so that's a good one. It means he doesn't have to pit at least. And then Jamie and Jelly, the two lads that have already pitted. Is Jonah getting any closer? A little bit closer, like a tenth closer than he was last time around. We got another. Yeah, oh no, it's gone before I could have a look. Must have been Jamie though. By the look at that, yeah, he spun again. He's not having a good time tonight. This track obviously not his favourite. He spun again. Yep, he's ended it. He's done. He's dusted. He's out of the race. I don't know why. I hope he hasn't just rage quit, because that would be a no-no in any league. Never mind just this one. But his car's still moving, so I really don't know. No, it's pulled away. I don't know where the hell his car's going, to be fair. Still these two out front. Just over 3 seconds ahead of Rocket, who's still being harassed by young Tyler. Nice to see young Tyler pointing in the right direction still. Like I've said before, he's doing canny in the Red Bull a lot better than he ever did in the Ferrari. I must admit, it suits him better. I'm assuming it suits him better. He was just crap in the Ferrari, wasn't he? See it as I see it. Jonah wanting that first place back. This is a good place to be. He's right up behind Undead now. As soon as the DRS opens, he should be able to pick him off. Shall find out. Rocket deciding to go very, very defensive there against Tyler. Yes, it was open. I didn't think the Williams wing. Is the Williams wing open? It didn't look open, did it? Job. See. New fastest lap, 28.3 by Jelly. Yeah, it is open. I couldn't see. Didn't look like it was open, but it must have been. Don't know how, but Undead has managed to stay ahead of Jonah with the DRS wide open. We've still got Rocket and Tyler. Tyler's getting a bit frustrated. You can see it. You can see it in the car's body language. It's getting a little bit weird. And that looks like Jelly's spun. Oh, wrong one. No, that's not Jelly. I don't know who that is. Go on, Lord Spinnison. You see, this is why he gets the title, Lord Spinnison. He spun again. Back to your leaders. Undead doing a pretty good job here. Holding off Jonah. He got a good start and made it count. So, excellent. Still got Rocket and Tyler battling there. Still got a few battles up there now, actually. To be fair, I think now Noodle's battling his teammate. Caught him back up. No, he doesn't have Joe or anybody else right up his ass. They are shit up, and is he going to be able to outpower his teammate doing this straight? Doesn't look like it. He's in the slipstream. He's gone for the inside. Is he alongside? Got him. Just. Yep. Nice clean overtake. You see, that's how you do it, boys and girls. That's how you overtake an F1 car in an F1 race. You don't just go barging in and kill everybody. That's how you do it. A little bit of finesse is needed. Quite fast enough to get back past his teammate there. But like I said, I mean, Vettel will be a bit race rusty. You know, he hasn't had a steering wheel for a little while. But, you know, he is in a Ferrari at the end of the day. So, ooh, Undead is broken the DRS. So do you want to wait, they're flirting with the DRS range, hasn't he? Start a lap 8, still Undead, followed by Jonah, and there's Rocket still harassed by young Tyler with Noodle. Trying to pull a gap on Fatal, his teammate, and then we've got Bob. Oh, Bob's got McPorky up behind him now. With Lord Spinnison. And we have a yellow flag. Don't tell me that is. Who is that? Ah, you plum. Saying nothing. I missed it. He's either whacked the back end of... was he up behind, actually? Rocket, wasn't he? He's either whacked the back end of Rocket, or he's hit the curb and hit the barrier. Not quite sure. But he has. You praise the lad, and he goes and fucks it up. What can you do? You know, this is my job, you know what I mean? This is what I've got to put up with. Not to worry. Got to keep smiling, otherwise what's the fucking point? Oh, that's a terrible mistake by Undead. He's went very deep there. Way off track. His tyres can't be giving up already. It's only lap 8. They're on hard tyres, these two. Them hard tyres should do the full race if you didn't have to make a mistake. Then Jonah goes a little bit wide there. Oh, and they're both running a bit wide everywhere now. Still no worries. Oh, how's Noodle managed to pull that gap on Fatal? Where's Fatal? No, I'm looking at the wrong person. There's Noodle. There's Fatal. Although since Noodle's mistake... Oh, did he make a mistake? I can't remember. He's putting some consistent laps. He's staying alright. We've got a yellow flag out there. That's got to be Joseph again. It's got to be. It is. There he is. Look. I love him. You've got to love him, you know. It is actually the law. It is written into the UK law that you must love this boy. Hey, never mind. Lap 9. Still undead. Oh, Jonah's a lot closer now. DRS wide open. Let's have a look. See if you can get him into turn 9. I think it's still turn 9. Well, I tell you what, that Alfa Romeo's got some traction off the corners. And Joe's around again. The thing with this game is, if you spin, you've got to give your tyres a few corners to get back to a temperature where they're not chewing gum, to give you any kind of grip. I've just noticed that Porty there is just taking Bob. Not sure this Williams has got enough grunt to get that Alpha, like, to be fair. Quickly nip down here. Noodles 2.5 seconds nearly off the back of Rocket, who's just all on his own, to be honest. He's just like, has everybody else gone home? He can't see nobody, can he? I win. But Noodle is he is trying to get the gap doing again. Fatal New 1.3 behind his teammate, and then, as I said, McPorty's just taking Bob. Bob will not stand for that. Sit or stand, doesn't matter what he wants to do. He's not going to do it. And then we've got Jelly, who's now got Tyler. So he had to pit earlier, but he still can. And there he is. Our Joseph, who is not enjoying this track tonight. He's a weirdo. I was on board, yay! And there we have it. That is why he has the name Lord Spinnerson. God damn. Oh, look at this. Jonah is right up behind Undead now. But again, that would have been DRS helped, I would have thought. There's not much going on. It's a little bit stagnant here at the minute. Hopefully something will kick off soon. And a yellow flag. I'm not even going to tell you who it was, because you know who it was. But he's still going. He's in the points. Why wouldn't you keep going? Oh, Jelly and Tyler. I missed that one. I didn't realise that them two were battling that close. Tyler's just managed to get past Jelly. That would have been DRS assistant. Now can Jelly get the place back again? Oh, Joe's out. Joe's out. He's gone. He's gone. Gone. See if we can see his car when he comes in this corner. There he is there, look. Oh, I've missed it. But he's there. He's over there. Where's Rocket? No, he's gone now anyway, so. So, and then there was 9. Don't worry. Look, it's still 5.2 ahead of Noodle. It's not really coming down, is it? I thought it was going to be coming down. Oh, hey, they did that on purpose. Have they done that on purpose? Yes, they've done that on purpose. Indeed, Nathan, I definitely did. But I didn't get the overtake for the lead, did I? Look at that. They waited and they waited and they waited. They waited till I wasn't. I don't know how they knew it. I'm sure they used the force of some description. Because they wait for us not to be watching, and boom, change of the lead. Jonah now in first, followed by Undead, and Rocket's still there in third. Not much has happened behind, but not much happened at the front either until I wasn't looking. Not only did I catch a good one there, Nathan, but I catch one there. I caught a bloody good one. Yeah, but that's only this week. What about every other week when they do it? You're usually on the track. Right, oh, Jonah's pulling away. He's got himself out with DRS. That's not what Undead needed. He needed to stay as close as he can. Expecting Jonah now to just pull away. No, he hasn't got to worry about the guy ahead of him. Just put in some consistent laps, and that's the name of the game apparently. Well, it's not. It's called F1 22, but you know. Fastest laps now, Taylor. The hell does he think he is, an F1 driver? Jesus. So a quick rundown. We've got Jonah there leading. Oh, Undead's just dipped back into the DRS range. And then we've got Rocket and Noodle. Still, Noodle not making any inroads into Rocket, really. And then we've still got Fatal and McPorky. Bob's still gone. He's ahead of his teammate. Tyler and Jelly is bringing up the rear there for now. Indeed, you start on track. You don't always finish on the track, Nathan. You know, but I'm not one to, you know, comment on that. That's why I'm doing the comms now. Yeah, Jonas, he's pulling away. Oh, we've had a bit of a change from... Oh, I wonder if Noodle's made a mistake. Oh, he's in the pits. Would have been easier to just read that he's in the pits, wouldn't it, So that jumps Fatal up the 4th and McPorky up the 5th. Where's Noodle going to be coming out? Bob's in the pits as well. I think them two were both on medium tyres at the start, as far as I remember. Where are they? There he is, there's Bob. Is Tyler going to get him? I don't think he is he? Is Bob coming under the bridge? Or under the track, I should say. He did get him. Oh well, there you go. What do I know? Right, let's get back to the leaders. Jonah now with no dirty air in front of him. He's not pulling away like I thought he might. Well, that might have something to do with Undead thinking, shit, I'm not having that. I want that place back. Oh, what's happened to the stream? Has it stopped? The hell? Oh no, there you go. Damn. So Jonah from Undead, from Rocket, he's actually losing time to the two leaders. And then we've got Fatal and McPorky, Noodle who's already pitted, Tyler who's we know is pitted because he needed a wing earlier on, and then Bob who's pitted, and Jelly also was pitted. He's now catching Bob by the look of that. I have noticed with Jelly over the weeks, he makes a mistake, but he doesn't half try to get back at it as well. And most of the time, he does a canny job. He's a canny peddler, as are they all in this league, you know. It's a shame the drivers' numbers are doing a bit, and there's been a couple left for one reason or another. I don't know why. I don't see the point. But and I know that, like Nathan, he's on taxi duty tonight, and there's been a couple of people like working. I wish we could get a full grid, but that's, you know, I also wish for £1 million in my bank account. That's not going to fucking happen either, is it? Oh, Jelly's made a mistake at the back again there. I can just see his dot has dropped dramatically off the back of Bob. Oh, what the hell's... I'm not even sure why Undead did that. That doesn't seem to be the right track layout, to be fair, but I mean, he must have made a bit of a mistake travelling across the grass there, so that gives Jonah well an advantage. Look at that, over 3 seconds now front from Undead. Still a long way to go, it's only lap 15. You'll have to excuse me, Nathan, I never... You know, I've got the bloody chat up on my phone, but I never remember to look at it. There again, all the actions on the track. What can Undead do now? Do about making up for his mistake? Or can he? Can he even do anything to make up for his mistake? Let's hope he can. Although Jonah's sitting out front thinking, let's hope he can it. We've still got Rocket, who's had a very lonely race. He's been on the track all by himself the entire race, really. In third place, so it's not too bad. We've still got Fatal in fourth. With McPorky fifth. We know McPorky made a mistake earlier on, that's why he dropped down the field. And then we've got Noodle, pitted already, and Tyler made a mistake, lost his front wing. And then we've got Bob and Jelly, who has made a couple of small mistakes, but it's just unfortunate. It happens, doesn't it? Thing is, none of us are professional drivers. We just drive on the Xbox or PlayStation or PC, whatever format they're on. I think people expect too much from we. We're just gamers, you know. That's it. Like my late wife used to say, it's only a game. She never understood. Bless her. So 3.3 seconds out front. Now, I'm not sure Undead's going to be able to do anything about Jonah's lead now, to be honest, unless Jonah makes an arse of it. He doesn't normally when he's on his own. He normally does, he puts in the laps consistently. Who is that gone round? Hang on. Oh, it's Noodle. Where is he? Oh, man, what a place. I know what's happened there. He's come over the crest of the hill and I wonder if that's what happened to Tyler earlier. Might have been. It's coming over the crest of the hill, trying to accelerate hard and turn right at the same time. Never works, really. And he's just hit the barrier. That's a bit shit for Noodle. But he's still gone, so he's still in the race, so he can still win if everybody else just blows up. So that promotes Tyler up the sixth. Not sure about Tyler's tyres, if they can get all the way to the end, like, I'm not sure. But then we've got Noodle and Bob and Jelly at the back. Jonah now 3.4 out front from Undead. Rocket's still at 7.5 seconds in third. Of course, these three have had 4 and McPorky, I think. The top 5 have still got to stop yet, I think. I'll tell you what, it'd be easier just to do that, wouldn't it? There we go. Yes, I was right. The top 5 have still yet to stop. So we'll see what happens when that happens. Jonah slightly pulling out the lead now. Noodle into the pits, obviously, for a new wing. It's going to drop him. It might drop him to the back, but it might not on our leg. Where is it? No, I think he's probably going to get out before Jelly gets run down. I thought. Just looking at the dots on the screen there. On the move again. Yes. It's going to be canny close between these two, isn't it? There's Jelly. There's Noodle. It's gone under the track. Noodle's accelerating hard as he getting out of... He has. He's just a little bit further. He got out further than I thought he would have. I thought they would have been closer than that. But what do I know? As we already know. I know out. Right, Undead has jumped from the first two. He's jumped force straight in to get them tyres off, and so has Rocket. Will Fatal jump in or not? No, Fatal's gone round again by the look of it. He has, so that should put him up to second. And McPorky's decided. So 4 of the top 5 have jumped into the pits. Still Jonah out front. Essentially, I think even if he pits this next lap and Fatal pits, he should get back out ahead of Undead. Let's hope. That's what I'm thinking as well, Nathan. That's what he's trying, isn't it? So I'm not sure if it's going to work, to be honest. 19, 20, what is it, about 20 to 25 second pit stop around here. Ish. And that's about 24, 25 seconds there now, so wait, 24, 25, something like that. So it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Not sure exactly the pit times around here, but normally they're about 20 to 25 seconds, aren't they? I mean, in Silverstone's a bit longer because of the length of the damn pit lane. But a couple of others are quite long as well. But it's Jonah coming. He's coming in. This is where I guess we'll get the answer to our question. All right, Control, how are you doing, bud? They've all pitted me at Control. Fatal hasn't pitted yet. Here we go, and this is where we get our question answered, where Fatal's into the pit, so it's all on. See, I think he's going to get him, you know. I think he might get him. Where's Jonah? Jonah's just coming under the track now. Is he going to get him? I don't think he is. I think Jonah's come out ahead. Yep, the gap was just that little bit too big, and I tell you what, not only was it too big, he's actually extended the gap, Jonah, now. Because it was under 2 seconds when he came in for his pit stop. So, Jonah just putting in the laps, keeps him ahead. So then we got Rocket in third again, still. Now Tyler's back up to fourth place. With the pit stops happening. And then we've got Fatal, followed by Bob and McPorky. And then we've got Noodle and the very unfortunate Jelly. Noodle puts in the fastest lap, 24.7. Sorry, 27.4. 24.7. Are you soft, lad? Yep. Was it? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it might have been. You know what it is? If you want, expect me to remember that, Nathan, you've got no chance. I'm not bad, Control, thank you very much, and I'm glad to hear you're alright. And well, actually, tyre warming obviously taking Jonah a lap, maybe. Because Undead is definitely bringing down the gap. Of course, he just hoys in the quickest lad, 24. Sorry, where the hell am I getting 24 from? It's a 27. Don't ask me. I don't know anything. They just give me a microphone, tell me to do this, and I do. So there you go. I love it, to be fair. Was it that much, Nathan? 3.5-ish? I can't remember. Oh well, there you go. So I'm talking shite as usual. That's alright, at least I'm consistent. Only the two out of the race. Lord Spinnison and Jamie, both crashing out. So can Jonah hang on for the next 10 laps or so? Well, 9.5 laps-ish. I think he can, probably, unless, I don't know, something goes dramatically wrong with that Williams. Bucket's dropping off the back now. He's 9 seconds behind second, but he's still in the podium place, so like, hey, I'll be 9 seconds on the track all by myself, who gives a shit? Nathan, you're like me, you've got the brain of a jellyfish. Well, not the brain, the memory of a jellyfish, I should say. Although I don't know what jellyfish's brains are like, so I don't know. It was that there. Let's have a look. So there's Tyler in fourth. I'm not sure he's going to be able to catch Rocket unless Rocket makes a mistake. Ooh, that was close, Tyler, lad. That wall will bite your ass if you're not careful. Fatal seems to be hanging on in there. He's holding his own for his first race back. And then was Porky, Bob, and Noodle, and Jelly. So, your leader there he is. The boss man himself. Yeah, that's a hell of a thing to aspire to, get a jellyfish memory. It's going to be better than ours anyway, I suppose. And now my memory is horrendous. Commodore 64 had a better memory than me. And if you don't know what that is, that used to be top of the range computer. Way back in the day. Before the dinosaurs, in fact. I know Nathan's going to say, well, I remember them. Hey, here we go. No idea, mate. No idea. I tell you what, I looked at myself in the mirror the other day and I thought a werewolf was looking back at us. I thought I was being attacked by a werewolf. I thought, Jesus, I need a shave. Who the hell is that in the mirror? I should really cover the mirrors in my house. Spectrum 48K. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, do you want to, is that a 0 yet? 28, 27? Where the heck? What is the matter with my eyes tonight? They are shagged to shit. 27041, that I think that was. I think he's got the measure of Undead now. I don't think Undead's got any kind of answer to Jonah's pace. Now he's out front. I think only something weird happening to Jonah is going to help Undead win this race. I don't think it's going to happen. But there again, commentators curse you now, what I'm like. I'll say well done and then they go and spin. Hey Tyler. So Undead in second. We've still got Rocket in third. He's got a decent, well, he's got a long way behind the top two, but he's got a decent lead over Tyler, who's got fatal all over him now. Last time I was this close to somebody, I had to get married. Let me tell you. Wondering if he's going to have DRS. It's got some traction coming out of there. Here when does that. What a move. Can Taylor do it? No, he's not coming back at him. So now Fatal up to 4th place. I don't think Taylor's going to sit down and wait for that to happen. He's going to have a go. But as we know, Taylor gets flustered when he's trying to catch somebody. He just needs to calm down a wee bit. He's just young. I remember being young, kind of, ish. Actually, no, I don't. I don't remember yesterday, so I'm not going to remember years ago. Oh, Tyler. You see now. I didn't think Tyler's tyres would reach the end of the race. So that kind of lets Fatal off the hook there. He's got a nice gap now to McPorky, who takes over 5th place from Tyler. Can Tyler get in and out before Bob gets through? No, he can't. There's your answer. So now he's going to have to do some... where is he? Where there he is. What's he put on? Soft tyres. That's the ones I would have put on like the last of the end of the race and hopefully help him collect the places back that he lost. We've still got Noodle, still Gan, and Jelly, still Gan. All in the points. Lovely jubbly. Points make prizes apparently. Unless they're on your... Oh, that's not Noodle. Surely, tell me that's not Noodle just went round. It was. He hasn't damaged the car by the look of it. That's good. Just needs to make sure he gives it a couple of corners before his tyres give him the grip he needs. No worse than that. I found that out to my cost. So Jonah now 2.5 seconds out front from Undead, from Rocket. A new Fatal in 4th place. Hell of a race for his first race back. Well done, lad. McPorky, one of our early contenders, but made that one mistake and he hasn't really been able to get back on track. Well, he's on track, but you know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean, so I don't know how you lot know what I mean. Fastest lamp, oh well. It might be, I suppose, he might be going for the fastest lap, but I think it's just because he's probably got no other tyres left. And then we've still got Bob, and Bob's still gone. That's great. I wish he would change that bloody helmet though. Tyler behind him. Tyler is definitely gone for the fastest. There's a purple sector there. Trouble is, if he pushes for it, he may, you know, being Tyler, he may close. There's 2 purple sectors. He may put it in the barrier, trying to go for it, but he might not. You know, he might surprise me, which would be nice. And then Noodles made a couple of mistakes tonight, but he's still gone. That's great. Love it. And same as Jelly, made a couple of mistakes tonight, but he is still on the track, still pointing the right direction, still getting some points. Where is Tyler? Quickly nipped into Tyler, see how he's getting on with his fastest lap attack. Has he already gone through? I have no idea. It didn't come up though, did it? Oh, but there you go. Sure. Why would I think I was sure? There hasn't been much overtaking tonight. Well, not that I've seen, not that I ever see. But your leader is still out front by 3.2 seconds to Undead, and then Rocket and Fatal, Big Porky. Still got Bob in the race and Taylor. We think Taylor's going for the fastest lap, we're not sure. Don't think he's there you go. Oh, that's okay. Shut up, Davey. 25-8. But there you go. That's what soft tyres will do for you. I don't know. Well, that's it now, isn't it? Everybody's got gapped on everybody. Oh, that's Noodle again, isn't it? Yes, he's gone round again. First turn this time. Oh, I don't know how you do that. On the first turn. He's got a good enough lead over Jelly to not worry about him getting taken, I suppose. But I think he'd rather not spin. Where are we? Right. Jonah's just keeping that gap at just over the 3 seconds. Nothing Undead can do about it. It usually ends up exaggerating the gaps between drivers, sadly. That or it brings... Well, we haven't had a safety car tonight, which is always nice. Curb on the outside, I'm not sure. Just where he'd spun it just didn't seem to be that... Actually, what's happening there? I can see 2 dots very close together. Fatal and McPorky's not giving up this 4th place. He's actually bringing the lap down. The time, sorry, to Fatal. He's still out with DRS, but he's reeling them in bit by bit like a big ass fish. I think, yep, Jonah's extending his lead now by a couple of tenths. He's about to, by the look of that, let's have a look, there's Jelly, there's Jonah, he's about to lap Jelly. That is unusual, we don't normally see them so much lapping in this league, but Jelly's away into the pits, he's had enough of them. He's going to gan for I bet he puts on the soft tyres and gans for the fastest lap. I think this is actually the closest battle on track, with McPorky chasing Fatal. What's Fatal got on his car? They're yellow? Yeah, they are. They've got the same tyres, so... I think Fatal's trying there. His car give it a little bit of a twerk coming up with that corner underneath the hotel. I don't think I've ever spun on the outside curb there. I've gone wide, but I don't think I've ever spun on the outside curb, so... I'm not an expert on that curb, to be fair. Where the hell's me? Oh, it's me at the hand, soft lad. The gap seems to be about the same here, doesn't it? It doesn't seem that McPorky is actually going to catch Fatal. But because he's chasing him, I can see that Fatal is now under 10 seconds from Rocket. He's not going to catch it by the end of the race, but it's definitely less than the over 10 seconds he was behind before. So I think with McPorky chasing him, he's had to step it up a bit, and like I said, it's a shame there's only a couple of laps to go. Jonah extending his lead just a smidgen more there. From Undead, who can hold his head up high. He's done a canny job. Tried the undercut, didn't quite work. Oh, matey! Oh, he hasn't connected with the barriers. He's still got plenty of time to get that damn car around. Watch out for your tyres, boy. They're gonna stink like chewing gum. Can he manage? Well, there's the cars at the top of the screen, as you can see them. That's Rocket and Jelly, I think, that just came out with the pits there, to be fair. So that secures the win now for Jonah, for sure. What can Rocket do, if anything? Is Jelly behind him? Veto's still at 1.4-ish behind, ahead of McPorky, and then we've still got Tyler there. Bob, Noodle and Jelly, who I thought was going to maybe go for the fastest now, although he hasn't. He's still on his outlap. He's got to do is get round it without spinning or being a complete spam. That's happened here. Thank you, Nathan. Aye, look at that. Vehicle's made a mistake. It's dropped 11 seconds new off the back of Rocket. How was that? Oh, Jelly's back in the pits. There you go. I should have. Still the 9 drivers on track. So that's good. He gets fatal along this DRS. I'll find out the answer to your question will come at the end of the straight. So, in the slipstream, can he get him? Another toss. Oh, Fatal's got a bit deep, he's made a mistake. Just put McPorky right on his arsehole now. DRS up once again. See how close he's getting. Is he going to be closer? He's gone for it. He's gone for it. Oh, they almost touch. Oh! I wonder if they did touch. I think they may have actually touched, but I'm not sure. I was on board with him as well, and I still couldn't see. But I think Fatal may have just touched McPorky's front wheel there and spun him round. For the incidents later. Right, where are we? All these people will finish. Mr. Finish. There's Jonas, your winner. Undead and Rocket, that's your top 3, your podium. Then we've got Fatal, provisionally 4th. Then we've got McPorky. That was a hell of a battle at the very end there. Much appreciated. It's always handy to have somebody else watching the stream, mate, I tell you. And then young Tyler comes home in 6th after all his woes. And followed by his teammates, 6th and 7th for Red Bull. Good result for them. And then Noodle. And then Jelly's just starting his last lap now. But he's still gone, so. Oh, he's finished, that's why. Soft lap. And Noodle coming home in 8th. Excursions from Noodle. So no safety cars tonight? No, I'm not giving Tyler the drive. Hey, how can driver? Maybe Tyler. He made an arse of it. I'm going to give him a driver the day to Jonah, to be fair. I know he's the leader. I know he was the winner. But he pressured McPorky into a mistake and then held it all the way to the line. No silly dance on the podium, so that definitely cements his driver of the day from me. Not that it makes any difference. There's usually a tune now. There it is. I just wonder what happened to the tune there. So that was your Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Let's wait for the order there. Here we go. So there is your winner. It was Jonah, followed by Undead, and then we've got Rocket, and then we've got Fatal, McPorky, with Tyler and Bob, Noodle and Jelly bringing up the rear, and your 2 non-finishers, Joe and Jamie. We will not be here next week. It's a week off. So for this league, I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. But if you miss me so much, if you really miss me, I'll be back on Monday night with my other job, the V3 F1 League. So I'll either see you then, or I'll see you back here in a couple of weeks. Same channel, same ginger, Geordie's gob. Love you, gonna leave you, good night.